Hey there, church. I wish you well as you and all of us together are heading into summer. Our kids are wrapping up school, if we've got kids of school age, and some of us might be getting ready for summer travel. I know that we are. Our family will be taking some trips out to some baseball tournaments for Gareth and taking some family vacation as well. Sometimes I like to think that summer is a time for slowing down in the life of the church. I've found that this tends not to be the case. I'm celebrating my 20th ordination anniversary this summer, and so the 20 summers that I've been through really have taught me that the mission of the church is alive and well, and in the summer, and that's especially the case for CPC with Vacation Bible School. We are still seeking some volunteers for Vacation Bible School. So with this e-update, there's a chance to sign up to volunteer. There are also ways to volunteer for bringing some donations in for our crafts and our snacks and stuff like that. If you are part of the in-person church, you can visit the donation board outside the sanctuary and choose an item that is helpful for our VBS, bring it back to the church. Please remember also we have our donations for Hannah's Home, baby bottles that we're bringing back in by Father's Day in order to partner with Hannah's Home in their ministry with women who are pregnant and need some support along the way. And also we are partnering with Doors of Hope, a homelessness ministry in Geauga County. They're starting up in Middlefield, and we're providing some personal items and paper products that are helpful to the work that they do. As we head into summer, I really suggest that you take up a question that I encountered some years back, and I honestly don't remember who said it. It's just that when I heard it, it struck me as so wise and so necessary. The question was something that people who are kind of spiritual friends could ask each other. It is, what right now is saving your soul? It's not a question that's meant to be answered in some kind of a back-of-the-book theological way, kind of like, well, Jesus is saving my soul. He saved my soul 2,000 years ago when he died on the cross and God raised him from the dead. Well, yeah, there's that. But the thrust of it is, how are you experiencing that right now? I know for me, these walks in the morning, whether it's down 306 or in the woods, as I am on this kind of rainy day, they in themselves don't save my soul, but they seem to open me to the presence of God, maybe the wisdom of God in creation, a God who makes beautiful things, a God who is good and looks at creation and says, yes, this is good. And in a deep way looks at each of us and says, this creature is wonderful, one that I've made and in whom I delight. Summer is a time for opening ourselves to the world around us, and maybe opening ourselves to ourselves if we do have a little more downtime, if we have some more leisurely mornings without school, if we're on trips where our schedule is a bit more relaxed. I encourage you to spend that time with practices that open you to yourself and God in you, and open you to the world around you and God in it. These might just be quiet walking practices. It might be a hiking practice like what our hiking group is starting up this Saturday, meeting at 9 o'clock at Squires Castle. It might be taking up something like meditation. Our Christian meditation group meets on Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. And if you want to be part of that, just get in touch with me and I'll send you the Zoom link that we use. Or it could be just practicing quiet breathing, paying attention to our breath, breathing in and knowing that we're breathing in, and breathing out and knowing that we're breathing out, and claiming this as a tangible sign that God is with us and we are with God as surely as we breathe and as surely as God breathes the divine Spirit, the Holy Spirit we celebrated at Pentecost, into our lives and into our world. So church, we're moving into the summer, and this season is also God's gift to us. So let's receive it with thanks and be engaged in how In this season, we are loving God, sharing relationships, serving others from the heart of Christ.